All right, cool. All right, so you started off with, you said about 80K. So that's the 50 for purchase
Yes,
and the 30 for rehab.
rehab. Yep.
Who confirmed these numbers?
I have a realtor.
A realtor. And this same realtor dips and dabbles in investments?
She does what?
Does she do investments? Does she have investment properties of her own?
No, 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 no. No. She's just a realtor
Okay,
from
so
Zillow.
okay, and she confirmed the 30K rehab.
Yeah. She just said around that. I mean, she couldn't give me the real answer, but she just said around that with because they needed a new roof, plumbing, electrical, and maybe foundation.
Okay, let me tell you right now, that's gonna be more than 30K. All right,
It's a
so
small house,
how what's the square footage?
like 936.
Roof, plumbing, you said foundation.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the foundation?
It's just a little lopsided on one side.
It's on slab or what?
Yep. Slap.
Okay. Um,
No, it's
so
not. I'm sorry. It's on pier and beam. I'm sorry. Pier and beam.
okay.
That's not
So
slab.
um what did she says was what's the average cost per square footage for that area? Did she tell you?
Yes, I got the comps. Comps are right here.
And what loan are you using?
I was gonna pay cash.
The full 50K on your own?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And and then you was gonna do the repairs yourself, and pay for
Right.
yourself. Okay.
Right.
All right, so fully cash deal. All right, just let me know when you have that information.
Are you looking for per square foot?
Yeah, so typically realtors have comps to where like they could tell you, oh, people usually spend like $30 per square foot or something like that.
This one says 106.
Okay. 106 per square foot. All right. And what's the ARV?
160.
Oh, it is 160. Okay. All right, so you're trying to figure out if you should flip or keep. What's the rental income for that area?
1,300 a month.
And this is let me write it right here. This is a 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. How many beds and baths?
Two bedroom, one bath.
Two, one. And you said it was like 900 square feet?
Yep, 936.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, so um it's a really simple equation that just gives you a quick synopsis. So if you take the ARV, you multiply it by 0.70, it gives you your at least your budget. So to know within, I mean, I could tell you right now, you're within your ARV value for sure. But just for demonstration purposes, you take 160 multiplied by 0.70, you're at 112, right? So
Yep.
so if you decide to sell it, you're already looking at 80, like an 80K profit if
Okay.
you decide to sell. Let me see, I'm gonna do a different color. I'm gonna do a blue. So 80K on the sell, but if you decide to keep it, especially using DSCR. So so knowing that the rental amount is 1,300, right? And if you use DSCR, how they qualify you is they take the ARV, so that 160, and you could cash out up to 75% of the ARV. So
Mm.
75% of 160 is you're still taking it in times about 0.70, but now you're at 120. So what that means is that you can still profit $40,000, so you still make your money back. But then plus you're making X amount in income. So I'm gonna guess that your mortgage is gonna be around, including taxes. I don't know what the taxes is in that area, but let's just say it's $1,000, right? All right. So you make the 40K plus the 300 a month. So it really just depends on once you cash out, what's your plans with the next? Are you going to continue this process, or do you want to eventually make passive income and be a landlord?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Just rent it out.
okay, cool. So yeah, so these are simple equations. That's why I'm like this. I don't use a calculator because if you understand these simple equations, you don't need to buy somebody's calculator. You just know the numbers yourself. So it really just depends on what type of person you are. Do you like equity? Do you like cash flow, or do you just prefer a steady place to stay? So in this situation, you have you could either just make 80K off the sale and that's it. You just make your 80K, or you can make half of that, but then still receive money every month. And then if you rinse and repeat this process, like for this 40K, you could literally take half of it and use it as profit for yourself, and then the other half you could reinvest it. So now you really don't have to worry about those credit cards per se, because you paid everything back. But I could tell you right now that roof, plumbing, and foundation, it's gonna be more than 30K, because roof, you said 900 square foot, you could anticipate, and you're not reframing or anything like that.
No. It looks good.
Yeah, as long as anything doesn't pop up, like any termites down the line, anything like that, I would just anticipate at max. I'm gonna just use large numbers, 10K for a roof. Plumbing, you're gonna do a full replumb.
Yes.
All right, so that's gonna be like higher. The higher number is gonna be probably about 10K. And foundation, it depends on how bad it is, because that could run 20K. So I mean, it's not anything dramatic. Now you're looking at like a 30K profit plus 300. But foundation, it just really depends on how bad it is. I don't trust numbers from realtors. They're not contractors.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get an inspection on it before I really buy it. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you want to get an inspection report, but if you know you live in Texas and the property is not far from you, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I would literally get in contact with a GC. If you don't know a GC, go on Facebook, get into these private groups that's real estate related, and say, hey, I'm looking for a GC for this deal. Is anybody available for a walkthrough this day? Now I'm gonna let you know there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna come at you, because there's people who literally make a living being subcontractors and stuff. But you want a licensed GC. If they do not, if the plumber does not have a license, do not use them. Because these type of trades, you have to pull license. If you don't pull license, it could be a
yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely.
So when it comes to the trades, GCs, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, they need to be fully licensed. So you need to verify their license. You need to verify all permits. Because I'm telling you, it could be really bad.
I know. I believe you. I already know. Let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
The DSCR loan. What do you apply for those? Are those as regular banks, or is it certain companies you use?
No, it's so you typically will use like a hard money lender, or like a it would typically be a hard money lender, but there are certain banks that do that, or lenders who do provide that type of product. You can literally call up a whole bunch of lenders and ask them, hey, do you provide a DSCR product? They'll say yes or no, and then you ask them for the requirements. Now, some of them have higher requirements. I ran into one where because at that time I think I had like a 712 credit score.
Mm-hmm.
He said I had to put an extra 5% down, which was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I just went to the next person and he said, "Oh no, you don't have to worry about that." But then there's some that if you don't have like a 720, you can't get your full 75% cash
Mm-hmm.
out. You can only get
Okay.
like maybe 70%. So
Okay.
but the project is really, really simple and it is really useful to scale. So like
Okay.
so in your situation, of course, since this is gonna be like your first one, you definitely want to just work on one. But after you get like a good feel for it, then you want to make sure that you could use the DSCR and you could use it to scale because all it really requires is 20% down. And
Okay.
in some cases, certain lenders will have you put 10 to 15. Um,
Okay.
but every lender has different rules, so it's not the issue of the product, it's the issue of the lender.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna research now. And yeah, you've been great. I sure appreciate you too. Great information. I needed that.
No problem.
Needed that. I needed that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna call the realtor now. I put the bid in now. It's two houses that are like 55. So if one of them don't go, I just get the other one. But yeah, I think both of them will be a good start though for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, hey, look, if you have any mentorship or anything, let me know.
I will. I sure will.
All right. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.